Kia ora and welcome back to Civ 6 as Teddy, and let's jump straight back in and pick up right where we left off, shall we? And everyone hates me because I'm evil and I'm part of an evil society. Which you would expect. Yup. Unlock the preserve, wicked. Oh, and we're even going to get the kill on the barb. Lovely stuff. Little bit of extra. Little bit of something a little spicy and extra for us. Let's get mathematics now. And we can start to work on the strategy. So, what kind of city-states do I want on board? Really, I want all of them, but I am conscious of these different quests available. Games and Rec Inspiration we might be able to do. Construct a Government Plaza we're going to do soon. Yep, and everyone thinks I'm just the absolute devil, thanks to my low faith and the fact that I'm in a secret society. Oh, you love to see it. The Oracle is, of course, a fantastic wonder if you're playing Faith, which we are not. I am conscious of the fact that, you know, like +2 envoys when we build a wonder, including this one, kind of strong. Must be adjacent to our capital. That's a really difficult. I actually hadn't considered Apadana at all. I don't really need the settlers. I don't really want the audience chamber or the warlord's throne in particular. The audience chamber is a really interesting one because it rewards you to play small. So I guess we'll go with Ancestral Hall. It just has general benefits and no real downside. So we'll go Ancestral Hall, get that up and running. And I see some borders! I don't really care about Diplo Favor in the early game, so I'll swap her mine for a bit of cash. Love to see it. Grab suzerainship of Anshan here with but one envoy. Lovely. Let's grab that. That'll give us a nice science boost and a little bit of era score. Love to see it. And Tsar Peter makes an appearance as well. Hello, Pete. Okay, in the capital, I'm going to build our library. And then this trader needs to go off. It would be nice to send one down through our cities, really, to get a road through our empire. So let's at least send it to Preslav for 5 gold. It'll be the first time we sent it to Preslav, and because of our already insane stacking bonuses into into suzerains, you can see by sending our trade route there, we've instantly become our envoys, rather. By sending the trade route there, I've instantly got those envoys, and I'm instantly the suzerain of Preslav. We haven't even trained a heavy chariot to do their quest. That is the power, the absolute power of our trade routes coming out of Washington here. And now I'm going to use my gold, womp, to buy another one. And actually, Washington, while you're at it, let's buy you your granary as well. We're displeased with our amenities because we've got 0 of 1. However, we have ivory just there, so that's actually not the end of the world. Really, we need to get on top of that fairly quick smart. What we could do is maybe reassign Magnus. We don't actually need him in the capital at the minute, so let's reassign him to LA. That will bring LA up to +0 loyalty degradation while Magnus is there. So it'll be just enough to keep LA sort of in line, if you will, which is sort of all we can hope for. And we'll get it a monument as well. Probably not gonna settle Sparta much more. We've got 4 cities along this river now. I think we're pretty happy. The rulers of Namdal bow to America, who also became their first suzerain. Brilliant. That's a match made in heaven. We're probably going to get we'll probably have nothing with them at the minute, and we're probably going to get suzerainship with them as soon as I send. Yeah, kablamo. Naturally, we've angered Greece a little bit there. The city is ours. How dare you interfere? Oh, friend. And just like that, yep, as predicted, Cardiff is mine as well. Instant suzerainship. Instant. Amazing. Amazing. Look at that. 5. We just went, bam, up to 5 because we completed the quest as well. What's that doing for us? Well, we're getting the extra Diplo favor. It'll be our ally, obviously. We can pay gold to take control of their military, and we get ownership of their dyes. So we're just going to have luxury resources for days. Some city-states also provide you with like quite interesting, unique bonuses. Like you see this one, cities receive power from harbours, right? Cool. What does Nam Madol give us? Districts on or next to coast or lake tiles provide extra culture. +2 loyalty per turn for each encampment district. Just nice little bonuses. +2 science for each great work of writing. +1 science for each relic and artifact. Brilliant, right? Just lots of good little bonuses for us. Gotta love it. Gotta absolutely love it. I'm quite interested in this lake. We might settle this. We really, really might settle that. Kill? I'm not familiar with this. 1 impassable natural wonder tile, +50% production when producing wonders and districts in adjacent tiles. It provides fresh water. Oh, woof. I don't know how I've not come across that before, but that is going to be mine. I'm wondering... Yeah. It's a source of fresh water. We've got a mountain there. This is fantastic. That is really fantastic. We need to settle that quick smart. Your delegation's most welcome. Got some interesting policies picked up now. We have the +100% campus adjacency bonus, which will provide us with 4 science, which is a heck of a lot and worth a lot more than 4 gold. So I'm definitely going to throw that in. We can also do governors provide +2 loyalty. We don't need it right now, but nice to have in our back pocket. Also quite interested in the great writer points. Might pick them up once we get our next government. Going to appoint Pingala himself into Washington. That'll give us a nice little boost to our early science and culture generated in the city. Love to see it. Love to see it. Meanwhile, down here, I'm sort of working on like a wee farm triangle around this rice. Probably go 1, 2, 3, 4 farms split between New York and Boston. And of course, we want to get that settler online and pumped out here as soon as we can from Washington. Wow, and we've got a mega colossal eruption. People fleeing in terror, which is really nice, actually, and really opens us up for another city up here, which I will also want to do kind of quick smart. Let's get another settler out of Washington. And we have another envoy to place. So, who do we want? Probably another scientific city-state. Milta would like a trade route, so we can definitely easily take them, even though someone else has a diplomat there, Greece. And who has this one? Scythia. And they've got 7. Very good tile improvement. But we can take Milta like relatively easily, so we'll go with Milta first. How dare she? How dare you? They've actually got a swordsman and an archer. Of course, the Scythian horsemen are really strong, but they may be able to defend themselves here from this attack. It doesn't look particularly coordinated, to be honest. A few more have shown up. Oh, she really bought the coordination, didn't she? She wants horses. Obviously, we're not going to give them to her. Shoot, that's really disappointing. We may liberate that later down the line, though, and then be their god forever. So we'll see. We'll rest on our laurels there for a minute. Here we go. The Fall of Anshan. Oh, what? Did she raise it? Absolute madwoman. I can't believe it. She raised it. Not to worry, because I have my new settler now. Interesting decision. Do I want to settle down here first? Or do I want to head up this way near these really nice fertile tiles? If I don't settle up here now, I may never be able to. So, I don't really want to settle right on the volcano, though. It's sort of feels bad, man. Like, feels real bad. We could settle on the silk, not terrible. Although it's only a -1 there. Let's do that. It's -1. These tiles are kind of crappy, but there's lots of good tiles and resources out this way. And this volcano will provide constant improvements to all those tiles around there too. Let's have a look at the Great People screen, actually. I've got a little mod on which sort of tidies it up a little bit. Yeah, everybody's doing their greatness. Everybody's doing their greatness. We're on our way to earn a merchant, though, which is nice. We should have them on sort of relative lockdown for most of the game. So, yeah, let's try and do that if we can. Okay, a little bit of a forward settle here by our neighborino. That's going to prompt me to just pinch that tile, and probably that tile, and probably that tile, because I don't want his city to be that big, and I want that luxury. You can't just forward settle me and take everything, friend. That's really not how this works. Really not how this works. And let's get the +1 science from Pingala as well. That'll put him in a wonderful spot in the capital, which we do have a little bit of gold. Wouldn't hurt maybe to buy a building somewhere that could use it, potentially. Here's looking at you, Boston. Could just buy Boston's library, but we'll go with the granary instead because it is at max housing, so that'll just help Boston grow a little bit bigger. I don't mind generally buying buildings like the granary with my gold, just because they're sort of nice improvements to have, but you don't really want to prioritize them. This will be our great merchant. Increases trade route capacity by 1. Foreign trades to the city provide +2 gold for both. That is brilliant. That is exactly what Washington needs. Like, 100% exactly what Washington needs. Let's get our consulate up and running as well if we're playing that sweet, sweet Diplo game. And I will connect that iron, because that's going to get us a nice couple of Eurekas. Oh, and our settler has arrived for our new northern city. Absolutely. We've settled on the continent of Antarctica. Not that it really looks or feels particularly Antarctic. However, that's a nice settle for us. A really nice settle. Let's get the monument up and running. Sorry about that. We'll settle elsewhere in future. Lol. She pinched that iron. That's okay. I don't actually super need that. I really just want these tiles, which will hopefully eventually be really great, thanks to all the eruptions. And then also these tiles here are really nice to have. Potentially a harbour in this lake too. But as I say, we need to build some farms, so let's send this guy that tile, remove that woods, get a farm there, then we'll have a nice triangle, in fact, not a triangle, because it will have 4 sides. And it's time for a new trade route. Kabul looks to be the only one within range here. Wondering if it's worthwhile repositioning up to say... no, actually, you know what? I'm perfectly fine with sending this to Kabul. It'll give us a road connection. And also, of course, instant suzerainship. Instant friendship. Love to see it. Connect up that silk. That's really nice. I've also got a new mod on called Quick Deals, which basically means instead of spamming through every different player, you can just click this little Quick Deals icon up on the top left, and you can see what you've got extra, what people are willing to do. So I've got an extra silk, so I can click the silk, and now I can see every player's deal and how much each player will pay for it, how much gold they've got. So I can see here that if I trade it with my old mate Korea, I'm going to get 12 gold per turn for 30 turns. Not too bad. I'll take it. What else do I want to sell? Well, maybe I could sell some horses, right? I don't need these at all. What can I get? Pete will take them and give me, an okay deal. And you can see he'll start to give me 1 gold per turn at 4. There you go, Pete. Diplomatic favor. People love diplomatic favor. And I'm producing just so much of it, right? That we may as well start selling some. And look at this. Look at this. If I put... You can see that old mate next door to me really wants some. 10 gold per turn for 18. What? Trade him 21 more, he'll only pay 4 gold per turn. He'll also do it for 11. Boom. So we'll just milk a bit of extra gold. Look at that. How easy was that? I didn't even have much to trade, to be fair. But just like that, whole load of extra gold, really easy screen to use. I'd really recommend that if you're a bit of a wheeler and dealer and trader like me. She hates how trusting I am? Come on, get over it. Get over it. Ooh, and we may actually... Yes, we can build the industry improvement. So I'm using that game mode, which I haven't really spent a lot of extra time with, but because we have a monopoly, we're starting to get a monopoly on silk in the map, you can see that I can get a whole load of extra yields out of this tile. I mean, woof. Look at that silk industry yield in Baltimore. Go Baltimore. Wow, wow, wee wow. What a thing. Boston really needs to just grab that tile there for me if it wouldn't mind, because that will let me complete my farm triangle, or my farm trapezoid, trapezoid, if you so desire. Here's a little gentle eruption out of this volcano, which will hopefully provide some more yields to tiles. Yes, you can see they're starting to improve. Oh, cool, and we've got civil service, which is some more era score. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Here's our first World Congress session. Earn double great people points of this class, and then what have we got? Production in districts. I don't particularly care about this too much, but the commercial hub would be nice. And then in terms of great people, we love great merchants. My diplomatic favor, even though I've sold some, is still well ahead of everyone else's. So I'm going to slam it into great merchants, and I less care about this, to be honest. I do care less about this, but I can put a little bit in. Let's see what happens. The proposals are in. The people have spoken. It was unfortunately great scientists. We missed out there, but that's all good. Not mad about great scientists. But we did win on the commercial hubs. Yeah, really won on the commercial hubs. There were a few votes for city centre and so on, but we just romped home with the commercial hubs. So nice. We'll be able to improve our commercial hubs, which we have quite a few of in future pretty easily. However, this university is really big for us because that will boost astronomy in the capital. It costs 500 gold to buy, so I won't be able to buy it outright unless I can get some chumps to give me some gold, but we'll just build it. That's fine. Nice. A starting commercial hub with 4 or higher. Love to see it. 3 or higher even. And get the market down. Kumasi! Get in! What do you want? Eureka for castles. Either way, yoink! I'm going to take Kumasi under my wing and get a really nice cultural bonus from trading with city-states out of them. Whoa! He wants open borders and a joint war and he'll give me 160 bucks. Absolutely not. And we've got another settler up and running who I think will send up this way and settle up there. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. Baltimore's coming along absolutely beautifully. It's got some reasonable spots for campuses. Also, commercial hubs are great for us to build at the minute as well. Seeing a lot of +2s. We'll be able to get that up to a +3 with an aqueduct, which may go there. However, +3 campus down. I'm not mad at that. Let's do it. Let's get a +3 campus down in Baltimore. Another gentle eruption from the gentle eruptor in the north. Lovely stuff. Look at this. Starting to get some good yield on these tiles now. I'll take 1 food, 2 production, and 2 science. I think that's a pretty good deal. I think it's a pretty good deal indeed. Get a market in Boston. Anyway, another great person. Of course it's a merchant. Grain 50 Faith grants 1 copy of the luxury resource on this tile to your capital city. That is actually quite useful for us to get a copy of a luxury resource because we're playing in the Monopolies game mode. There may be a way for us to make use of that that's a little bit more nuanced, say. Not gonna lie, not quite what I'd planned. I hadn't really planned too well for it here. I had thought it would have gone there, but not the end of the world. Let's go banking. It's good for us. Good for the commercial hub. Good, really good for the commercial hubs. Unlock the medieval video allows you to construct the Gilded Vault, a powerful replacement to the bank. Nice. Very good. Love to see it. Right. You would like a trade route, which of course you can have. Thank you very much, and welcome. Welcome to the Mega Alliance. Oakley dokily. Our friend has declared a surprise war against us.
We'll leave this episode here and leave you on a cliffhanger. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we'll see how we fare. Until then, take care, everybody.